if you really scan your own life from a slightly spiritual perspective, you'll notice that your own life is like you being an actor on a stage. Now you enter the stage through the entry doors on the right or the left. When God wants to give you a prop or take you in a certain direction, it's like one hand sticks out of those doors on the right or left and points you in a direction saying, hey, listen, go there. It's kind of like your director. Now, what this actually means in day-to-day life is, for example, maybe you'll have a dream of like one other deity. Maybe it'll come up a lot in conversation constantly. Maybe you'll just be on like social media, you'll be scrolling on Instagram or Twitter, and some big essay on a particular deity will pop up.
Yes.
And it will direct you in a certain way by answering one question that you've had for your own material existence.
Yeah.
So is that what you mean? That you're being nudged in like a particular direction to learn more about Krishna?
No, 100%.
And when you learn more about Krishna, it's probably going to answer your own material stress-based questions.
100%.
Okay.
And one of the biggest impacts in my life has been through the study of the Bhagavad Gita, which I started a long time ago. And I studied it I think in a one-dimensional way, in the sense that I only worship Krishna through the Bhagavad Gita. When I used to think of Krishna as that guide on the battlefield, and his friend is like fallen, and he is saying, no, I'm going to help you, and he gives him the wisdom, and he gives him the vision of himself as a great, as the universe, and as the multiverse, in fact. I never saw Krishna as Radha Krishna, in a field and this and that. That was my limitation. That was my conditioning. I think what's really beautiful is my Ishta Devata Ganesha arranged my life in such a way that I end up in Kirtan. Over there we are chanting about Radha and chanting about Krishna and chanting about Hanuman and all of these other deities. And through that chanting, it creates a beautiful experience in my heart that I want to say, okay, I've had a blissful experience. I want to learn more about it.
And so what have you learned?
I have learned that in and through all of our experiences in life, the one thing that's motivating us and guiding us is love.
That you've learned through Krishna?
Through my engagement with, Krishna, through my engagement with the Srimad Bhagavatam, through the company of the many Hare Krishnas whom I have encountered, whom I deeply respect, whose devotion is an inspiration to me, and whose worldview and ability to navigate the world also is an inspiration to me, and whose respect for my differing opinion on some very subtle matters of philosophy is also an inspiration to me.